Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Living Wisdom and Dharma World. Today, we're diving into a classic metaphysical book that has inspired millions of people for nearly a century, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. Although it was published in 1925, its principles feel surprisingly modern. Shinn teaches that life isn't random, chaotic, or meant to be a struggle. Instead, she says, life is a game, and once you learn the rules, you start winning. This video will break down the essential teachings of the book in a clear, practical way, and show you how to apply them right now in your spiritual life, your relationships, your work, and the way you understand yourself. Let's begin. One life is a game governed by spiritual laws. Florence Scovel Shinn believed that the universe is governed by spiritual laws just as real as gravity. She says most people lose in life not because they're bad or unlucky, but because they don't know the rules they're playing under. The most important rule? You manifest what you speak, believe, and assume. Your thoughts are seeds. Your words are creative forces. Your expectations shape your reality. In other words, life is not happening to you. You are constantly shaping life through what you accept as possible. To the power of the spoken word. One of Shinn's most famous teachings is that words are tools of creation. She believed every word you speak is like a command to the universe. Speak fear, and you energize fear. Speak lack, and lack finds you. Speak faith, confidence, and clarity, and your outer world rearranges around those vibrations. The key message: never speak defeat. Speak only the outcome you desire. Instead of saying, I never have enough money, say, everything I need arrives at the perfect time. Instead of saying, I always get sick, say, I am aligned with health and wholeness. Shinn wasn't teaching denial. She was teaching direction. Your words tell life what to deliver. 3. Every person has a divine blueprint. Shinn believed everyone is born with a divine plan, or what she called the perfect pattern, a destiny aligned with your highest good. You don't have to create your life from scratch. You have to align with the life that is already meant for you. According to Shinn, this blueprint includes the right work, the right relationships, the right opportunities, the right timing. When you follow intuition instead of fear, you naturally move toward your divine path. The more you trust, the more life flows. 4. Intuition is the voice of spirit. Shinn emphasized that intuition is your direct connection to the divine. Your intuition knows the path. Your fear does not. She teaches, if you feel confusion, wait. If you feel pressure, pause. If something feels light, right, or peaceful, follow it. Your intuition will never demand or force. It gently guides. When you're aligned, you don't chase, you attract. 5. The law of non-resistance. One of Shinn's unique teachings is the law of non-resistance. She says, what you resist persists. What you bless transforms. If you constantly fight a situation, you empower it. If you agree with your adversary quickly, meaning you remain calm, centered, and non-reactive, the situation dissolves harmoniously. Non-resistance is not weakness. It is spiritual power. Anger tightens the world. Acceptance relaxes it. Relaxation allows solutions to appear. 6. The law of karma and the law of forgiveness. Shinn saw karma as the boomerang of life. Whatever energy you send out will eventually return to you. But she also taught something liberating. Forgiveness neutralizes karma. When you forgive truly, deeply, you release the energetic contract that keeps negativity returning. Forgiveness is not about approving what happened. It's about reclaiming your power. Shinn often said that resentment blocks blessings, and forgiveness opens the gates. She taught, no one is your enemy. Your enemy is your own unhealed thought. Once you heal the thought, the outer situation shifts. 7. Love is the most powerful weapon. Florence Scovel Shinn believed that love is the greatest harmonizer in the universe. Love dissolves fear. Love attracts support. Love heals relationships. Love creates flow. She taught that when you approach people, problems, or even money with irritation or fear, you block the channels of good. But when you choose the vibration of love, everything moves more easily. This is not emotional love. It is spiritual love, which means wishing good for others, refusing to indulge in bitterness, staying rooted in compassion, and affirming harmony. When in doubt, choose love. 8. Faith opens the door. Shinn taught that faith is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Faith means expecting the best, even when circumstances show the opposite. Faith means holding clear intentions even when your senses say it's impossible. Faith transforms fear into courage, confusion into clarity, and waiting into receiving. Shinn believed that when you have unwavering faith, you give the universe permission to work miracles. 9. The power of right expectation. You receive what you prepare for. If you expect disappointment, your mind scans the world for it. If you expect support, the world seems full of helpers. If you expect abundance, opportunities start appearing. Expectation is a magnet. Shinn taught that your job is not to force outcomes. Your job is to hold the inner atmosphere that attracts the outer result. Expect well, assume well, and life will rise to meet your assumption. 10. Closing message. So let's summarize Florence Scovel Shinn's message. Life is a spiritual game with real rules. Your words and thoughts shape your reality. Intuition is your guide. Love is your superpower. Forgiveness clears your path. Non-resistance brings peace. Faith and expectation magnetize miracles. Her teachings are not abstract philosophy, they're meant to be lived, and the moment you apply them, you begin to experience life in a new way. Less struggle, more flow. Less fear, more freedom. Less confusion, more clarity and alignment. Thanks for watching. May your game of life unfold with wisdom, joy, and abundance. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to leave a comment sharing the insights you gained. Your reflections may inspire and enlighten others on their own paths. Wishing you peace, happiness, and well-being.